Peace. Part 3. It's okay to change your mind, but you also have to make the decision and stick to it. But once you realize that what you stuck to is unsticking to you, is no longer fitting you, is no longer serving you, be cool, just as cool to let go and move it along. Because you're becoming more sensitive. You're becoming more attuned, more aware to the lives that you've had previously in Lemuria, in Atlantis, in the Mayan civilization, with the Incas, whoever, in the Kemetic, with the Cometians. Wow, you've been there, we've been there. We're reattuning. We're gonna continuously go through the cycle where we reach the 0 point, where all ourselves are coming online, like our highest heights, our lowest heights, and the thing is to reach that 0 point within, Take the parts from our ascendant that we need, from our descendant that we need, from our MC, from our IC, from our moon, from our soul star, from our fourth house, from our whatever. Take whatever you need, parts of you, because you are all. You are all encompassing. Take what you need and keep it pushing. Okay, and leave the rest behind. Realize that you are becoming more sensitive. You need to attune to your true self, because the more you try to work against you by working outside of you first, is how you are becoming more of a detriment to yourself and others. And we don't need that. And when that comes about, like, there's ways and situations that can take you off the plane. We also have the Arrow Master, hitting the mark, intention and detachment, number 10. Yeah, with the Aquarius moon, detachment is necessary. And how to hit the mark is by taking your time, again, going within, realizing that the world stems within. Okay? And once you go within and you're able to come out, then you know who or where, when to cooperate with. Be adventurous, be your unique high self, speak your truth. Learn and teach. Yin first, yang after. Okay? This card right here bangs. Let me tell you why. Kuan Yin, 43, which is at 7. Spirit, introspection, again, reflection. Kuan Yin is the master of the 12th ray of unconditional love. She radiates a vibrant cerise pink light of divine feminine energy, love and compassion. Kuan Yin is re-empowering women everywhere and bringing forward feminine wisdom in men. She's inviting you to develop your divine feminine qualities, including your healing abilities. Find ways to nurture and empower others and yourself. Give yourself permission to go with the flow and share with everyone for the highest good. This will subtly affect your stellar gateway chakra and build that Antakarana bridge to source. That's a hard word. Affirmation, not hard, it's just long. The affirmation is, I act from my divine feminine wisdom. Like, this is it. We are all yin and yang. We all encompass feminine and masculine energy. We all have moon energy. We are all supposed to be able to cry and feel things, okay? It's not just the feminine energy. Masculine, you are also to release by tearing if you need to. It's okay. You don't have to hold everything in. You don't have to always be strong and bold. Sometimes you have to be nurturing. Sometimes you can just, I think that's done. That's a done thing. It may be more close proximities, but nurture your baby. Yes, you should also do the skin to skin touching thing. That doesn't demasculate you. Sorry, I had a bit of a prejudgment thing of something that I used to have a thought that I didn't used to like to see men holding their babies in the thing. I think like let the woman do that, please. But then there was one time I saw this baby was crying, and the mother was pregnant. She just gave birth, right? So you can see her belly was still there, and the baby was crying, and the man was just walking alongside her. I sent a spirit message to them. I was really upset about that. Not even really upset. I wasn't like, how can I get all upset? But I was like, oh, that's not good, because obviously she's trying to do that, not have to pick him up all the time, because she's gonna have to learn to do so much. But him being the man, thinking like, oh man, that's the woman's job. He's not doing anything. And I could see she just given birth. Her back is fucked up, okay? She's tired, yes? And she's tired. That was when that was able to cut that thought that, oh, man shouldn't carry anything. No, you need to help, okay? Don't worry about what it looks like outside. It's a good help. It's a very much needed, warranted help, in fact. Yeah. So where was we with that? Yes, men, you have feminine energy. That does not mean that you should be all wavering and being like, okay, but I want to be a woman now, and I want to wear dresses now, and I want to do this now, okay? That means you're in tune with your nurturing energy, because you can nurture too. You can do hair if need to. If the mother's not there, you can do the child's hair. Okay, you can learn to do a cane or a plait or whatever. That doesn't make you gay. And if you are gay, that doesn't make you that doesn't mean you have to aspire to be a woman. You know, you came in a form of a man, but if your experience is to move from there to there, that's on you. I'm not here to judge anybody's ways of doing things. I'm just here to bring some sense of balance to everything, because there is a balance for everything. But whether you choose to be balanced or choose to be one left, whether it's off kilter completely or just a little bit to the side, hey, do you? Okay, that's part of being civil. Like accepting others, you can show a way. You can tell you that this is when this is going to happen. This is where the river is over there, and however, whatever. But it's up to the individual to make that walk, to make that trial, to get there. Okay. Yes. Feminine energy is very important for us. Saying, and we know we're coming into there. Everybody talking about the woman, and I've been reiterating this with everybody I can, that it's important for us to realize that it's a balanced feminine energy, and it's not the woman, it's the feminine energy. I didn't get it like that. It's not the woman energy, it's the feminine energy, and that is in everybody. Because when I was first getting it, it was always telling people, okay, yes, the woman, empower the woman, but don't disempower the man. Because the reason why he felt like he had so much power in the first place is because he felt disempowered to begin with. Because he always knew the woman has all the power. That's why she's here to try to strip her from it, because she can be very chaotic with her power. Man and woman, you're more powerful together, by the way. And even more so when you've integrated your feminine and your masculine within. And then you can find the feminine and the masculine without. Yes, I'm trying to show you off my jewels here. I do custom made pieces. Okay, tell me what you like. I'll make it do what it do. Create something unique for you, boo. Alright, that was the moon day. Okay, and I have a heads up, because the end of that week on the Saturn day, which is the 5th of December. Excuse me. Okay, the 5th of September, and it had a message that this is a heads up message that I'm trying to figure out myself, decipher. So here we go, and I just got one of those Freudian slips there. It has to do with winter season, twin soul, Queen of Pentacles, Layla, travel, the dream walker, and the gold ray of Christ. Okay. So this is the heads up message, and this is from the Council of Light messages. And this day we had the Pisces moon and Leo soul. And the overall energy for the day was about changing cycles, 5 and 8 energy. Okay, and firstly, it talks about winter season. So that was my first bafflement. I was like, what winter season got to do with right now? We're just changing into summer to autumn. We've already got summer and autumn season come out in the other cards. Okay, and so I was like, why did this come up? And this came up actually before the other 2 seasons came up. But I was trying to figure out, right? So the message is that things are going to be popping off in winter, and we are to be preparing right now in September. Preparing in September for the winter months, i.e. like get your fire cider up, get your immunity up by, tonics and herbs and all these things. Like a fire cider is really good for you right now. Like DIY that shit. And also, like, what's that thing? Don't overstock. Please don't overstock. I did something really ridiculous the other day, and I was really I had to check myself. It's been a few times I've gone into the shop now to go and find wipes, and I haven't been able to find it. And the last time I went there was 4 there, and I took all 4. I felt bad after that. I was like, man, that's not cool, man. That's why you can't find it yourself. So you're doing the same shit that you don't want to be done unto you. I could have took 2. I usually only take 2 because I haven't found it for a while. I thought, let me just take all 4. And that was the bad move, because the same way that this is the same reason why I haven't been able to get it. If myself made one change, somebody else could have made a change. Even if I'd just left one, just one would have been perfect. You could have just one extra than you usually get anyways. Like those kind of instances, we have to try and curb that. Okay, so don't overstock, but buy extra. Okay, buy extra things, and just prepare yourself for now for whatever it is that you would usually get in the winter. Like strive to get it now, because there's going to be some halt in travel. Okay, we may be going back into isolation and shit. Okay, and there's gonna be something to do with love, like there's gonna be family and all these things. There's gonna be with their isolation. If that was to come back in, people are gonna be more like, oh, but the people I love and care for, and all these things, and situations, like, even because the things that we love when it comes to that 6 energy, it's not just about people, it's also about things like businesses, like ambitions, goals, those things, the things that we love. There's going to be a halt in travel. Okay, even like sometimes people are really needing to travel and they can't travel to get to where they need to get to. Okay, this is for the winter season. This is like a heads up download, okay, an FYI. And there's likely liable to be maybe a stint, a scare, or maybe some kind of push, but somehow it will be an illusion. I almost felt like people are going to try to uproar, but they may be halted some way, somehow, because it's going to be another real big scare or a scam. Because here with the dream walker, we have dreams, the collective good, and illusions. Okay, it may be said to be for the collective goods, but it is an illusion. In fact, this is where we have to come in to step up and be like, okay, no, okay, I know what's best for me. I know what's best for we. Okay, I'm not going to allow you to dictate for each and every individual for one thing that you are trying to bring about. Look at the Queen of Pentacles, the need to nurture and ground yourself in earthly things. Whether you need to nurture certain earthly things or you need to ground yourself away from earthly things, like wean yourself away from earthly things. That means get yourself grounded away from the things of earth. If it's like you love to smoke, you may not be able to get that smoke. Chill. Okay, go ground yourself. Go find yourself something nature minded, nature like to entertain yourself with. Okay, or something that's going to help you grow on earth. Okay, spending time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Yeah, because things are gonna go down. Okay, your life purpose involves traveling. There's gonna be a lack of movement again in the winter months. They're gonna try and implement some next. Did the whole second wave thing that they've been scaring everybody with already for a while, and don't allow them to then use that as a way to try and push certain agendas that is not necessary. Okay, Queen of Pentacles with the gold ray of Christ again in number 5. All these 5s, moving away from status quo, not following, leading. Away from the instability, away from the fake stability into the real stability. That bliss. Blessings pour onto you when you choose this card of unconditional love. There's a lot of unconditional love as well, because this Twin Soul card represents unconditional love as well. Again, allowing others to be who they choose to be. Giving the best guidance you can and keep it pushing. The gold ray of Christ is held within the cosmic heart at the 9th dimension. The angels ask you to invoke the love, wisdom, healing, and protection of this beautiful energy. Ask it to flow through you and surround you with its golden light. When you carry this high frequency force in your aura, you can relax and know you are totally safe. Remember to send the gold ray of Christ to others. Okay? Unconditional love is a beautiful thing. Accept yourself, flaws and all. You know, accept your idiosyncrasies. Accept that people don't understand you. Accept that some people just don't like you. Like, accept it all. Accept that life is this way for right now. And remember, you can make it different. But it's just not going to change in a flippant. It's not going to change in a minute. It takes graft. It takes work. It takes acknowledgement. It takes introspection. It takes cooperation. It takes integration, you know, to make those changes. The affirmation is, I am the gold ray of Christ. That's of unconditional love and compassion for self first and others thereafter. Okay? For situations, people and things, yeah? Okay, that was the heads up. Look out for this month. This month, do what you need to do for the winter. What you would usually check for yourself. What do you usually do in winter? Maybe get some warmer clothes, more heating, and you probably use more heating and stuff. Maybe you use more hearty food. I don't know, whatever you need to do. Like your immunity needs to be up and ready for those colder months and all the germs that usually fly around this time anyways. They're trying to make a big hoopla about today, but really it's 3G, 5G. So be careful with that. You know, remember to turn off electricities as well, and you know, be mindful of all the pollution that you're getting. Taking deep breaths. Remember, breath work is really important. Breath is life. Okay, so now we're looking more at, that was September, and in a nutshell, September moving into the new year. Okay, and for the new year specifically, I got some messages here too. Okay, we're going to be looking at the equilibrium time, the what's it called? It's called autumnal equinox, the autumn equinox, right? In a jiffy. Before we go there, we're going to look more. So I'm checking, I keep having to check the clock because it keeps cutting me off. This is part 3 we're on right now, isn't it? Yes. Okay. So now we're looking at the ending of this this calendar year 2012 moving into 2013. That's 6 vibration. That which the colors is green as well for this year, and then green and purple, as in when it comes to 2021. So we're coming out of the 2012/20 year into the 2013/20 year into the 2021 year. And the first set of cards I've got here is this cards that I got here on Mercury Day, okay, which was the 9th, which symbolizes realizations. The things to take away from the end of this year. It's the eve of the eve of the new year, right? So Mercury Day is a 9th. It's a 9th day, and it's the 7th overall vibration. So it's that September for real energy, helping us realize what we need to let go of from the past to move forward now. We had the moon in Taurus and Leo Sol, and we also have Mars beginning retrograde in Pisces right now. Okay, and it's also nearly the last quarter moon. With last quarter moon, it's all about readjustments and realizing that you have the power. You can make the changes now. You know what needs to be done. You've seen the little synchronicities, the certain things that keeps happening in a certain way, the cycles. In fact, for you to realize what you can turn around. You've hit the bull's eye, because actually the moon is north of Aldebaran, which is the bull's eye in Taurus. Okay, so you've hit the mark as to what needs to change, what needs to be adjusted, what needs to be reorientated, so you can be more forward in the Leo energy as well as the Virgo energy, that fire and earth, and then obviously encompassing the air, water, ether. Okay, so the realizations for this year, the year we're leaving into the year we're coming into is realizing how important effective communication is. Effective communication is everything. We can talk, we can even hear, but are we listening? And is what we're saying being understood? How is your communication? Effective communication is so important. And learn from the past to change the future now. Okay, we have to be present, because in the present is how we can make the changes. Because the future is not here yet, so we can't change it there. And the past is already gone, so we can't go back there. But how we change both the future, or for you that way, and the past is right now. Because it's all happening right now, because it's in your head. You're thinking about it. So that's how you can make the change, and that's how it's all present. And the way to like continue it, or even amplify it, or bring it to fruit. You know, when you fuel something, especially when it's something that you don't want, is by continuously